What's up, world? We a little early. I like this. We a little early. It's your boy Vic Stylezz, my way to highway, T Music Radio. Definitely shout out to Queen Kitty Entertainment as well as TDM, FNBMC, School of Hard Knocks, Winning Team, Global Family. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to my fiance Sue, my kids Mickey, Taylor, Jordan, and Javen. Oh, little Tillman, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We got this interview going on today. You know what I'm saying? Mike Handz. We got little Tillman next week. Let y'all know. It's your boy Vic Stylezz, my way to highway. We on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube podcast, Team Music Radio podcast, Team Music Radio YouTube, my YouTube. We doing it live, no job like records. Figure deal me, slam dunking on this shit, man. This is how we gonna do, man. We gonna play this track. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Young B. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to get back with y'all in just a couple. Yo, Little Tillman, what up? Next week, Little Tillman and your boy Vic Stylezz will be doing his damn dizzle. You know what I'm saying? So follow my man Little Tillman on Facebook and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Dope artist, up and coming artist. Oh, Tim. Little Timmy. My bad. I said Tillman. Little Timmy. My bad, y'all. Little Timmy, Liltimme on Facebook and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You know, tell them Vic Stylezz sent you. You know what I'm saying? Couple other interviews. We got my man Derek, Black Rob's manager, will be Monday. Tuesday we have a guy from the UK. I know we got little Timmy, sorry. Little Timmy on the interview. You know what I'm saying? My way to highway, we chillaxing. You know, we'll go ahead about this track, My Way to Highway. We'll get back with y'all in just a minute.
Yeah, you know how we do it, y'all. It's your boy Vic Stylezz. Shout out to my man Young B. Missing out on one. It's your boy Vic Stylezz.
Hold on. Also, Team Music Radio, 475-675-0560. Monday through Friday between the hours of 12 and 1 Standard Eastern Time. Okay, my fiance Sue, my kids Mickey, Taylor, Jordan, and Javen, my step kids Amber, Macaria, Corey, Andrew, and Matthew, and my step grandbabies. All right, shout out to them. Let's get it. It's your boy Vic Stylezz. Get at your boy. You know how we do it, man. We're gonna bring this back.
Yeah, you know how we do it, y'all. It's your boy Vic Stylezz. Shout out to my man Young B. Missing out on one. It's your boy Vic Stylezz. Slick Vic, you know how we do it. From Tennessee to Florida, from Florida to Tennessee, man.
Got the finesse like I'm Julia. She think that she be fooling me. Give me brain when you schooling me. We put K's on this jewelry. I got work like it's two of me. They know me overseas. Can't let you run over me, cause it ain't in my pedigree. Holding back, none of that. Fuck it, gon' throw it back. Better fix your attitude for you miss that on these racks. Bigger problems going on. Niggas playing in these streets. I pray none of my kids don't lose me to petty beef. I been running, dodging shots in my sleep. Keep that tool next to me. My new whip ain't got no keys. I was in the woods, niggas chopping down trees. These niggas want me to fall, but I ain't never leave. These niggas keep switching up. You in DM, I'm pulling up. 2 a.m. wake her up. How you do that? I'm in the guts. You boys ain't got enough, stacking up. And God we trust. Maybe it's just lust, we fucking up. Talking about love. I keep having visions while my mind on you. Let me drop them hundreds on your window rental. Start not to give a fuck, you gon' see about little school. I'm a beast when I'm through, and I'm tired of playing it cool. Run up them hundreds, I go get the money. So they the door, we know that you done it. Them niggas ain't what you really look dummy. I know about the nigga who was running. Niggas send they own niggas up. Niggas broke playing dress up. You ain't never had shit tough. Nigga, you ain't better like us. Don't tell me that you love me if you don't mean it. All this shit I rap about, baby, I done seen it. Sometimes I feel bad for having hood leaning. I'm just trying to cut it with my dreaming. Don't call me no bro if you wanna treat me like your brother. Niggas acting hard, but ain't even hard as my mother. Man, this shit deep, you gon' need more than one shovel. You gon' need it. Let's see who really love her. Keep having visions while my mind on you. Let me drop them hundreds so your window red through.
What's good, Ben? What up, Honda? What's going on?
See back little school. I'm a beast when I'm through, and I'm tired of playing it cool.
Yeah, man, we are back. Team Music Radio. The number is 475-675-0560. You know what I'm saying? Team Music Radio, TDM Entertainment, Queen Kitty Entertainment, FNBMC, School of Hard Knocks, Winning Team Global Family. Shout out to my fiance Sue, my kids Mickey Taylor Jordan. Look at Herbal Life, like I told y'all before. Look at Herbal Life. This is the $20 packet, just to let y'all know. All right. It's 2 shakes a day, so you get 6 shakes in this package. You get 6 shakes and 2 things of tea. Okay, the shakes is twice a day. You take one in the morning, one at night. Fred Fox, what's going on? You take one in the morning, one at night, or one in the morning and one at lunchtime. Okay, it'll help you lose weight. Besides exercising, eating salads, eating healthy, baked chicken. Okay, it won't cure your disease of diabetes, thyroid, whatever. Okay, but it will help you cut your dose from 2 pills to maybe 1 pill or half a pill. You know what I'm saying? Desire, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So it would help you lose weight. If you're skinny, it'll make you get muscles. If you want to lose weight, it'll help you with that. So exercise, eat right, the shakes. You know what I'm saying? They got multiple shakes. They got banana. They got berry. They got all kinds of shit. You dig? So definitely Herbal Life, y'all. Like I said, Herbal Life. You know what I'm saying? I recommend it. 3 days you'll have results. I've seen mine. You get another package for like $145, which is a shake. You do two teaspoons of that, or if you sharing, you do 1 teaspoon twice a day, and you can keep it in the fridge or anything. You know what I'm saying? So Herbal Life, it will help y'all. It won't cure nothing. It will help y'all. You know what I'm saying? So blessings. Back to Team Music Radio. We got an interview with my man. Mike Handz today. Next week it'll be Tillman, and we got my man Derek, Black Rob's manager, on Monday. So that's how we doing it for you and yours. We're gonna bring back that track because that's me. I did a drop for a lot of my artists, and 2 of them blessed me. Young B and Jamario the Mac from Texas, and Young B, Mr. 901 from Covington, Tennessee. So we're gonna bring that back. That shit was dope, y'all. It was like fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? How he mixed my drop with a song. So we're going to bring that shit back. And then we're going to play a lot of exclusive. We got that new Mike Handz. We got that William Young. We got Fly Tie. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of new up-and-coming artists coming. So also to let y'all know, at the end of this month, on the 30th of September, Fort Pierce, Florida, my homegirl Sin Lit, you know what I'm saying, we'll be there. Hopefully I may be there. Fabulous may be showing up. It's a reggae fest on the 30th of September. You feel me? Said, what up, said? You know what I'm saying? Reggae Fest, Fort Pierce, Florida. $100 for the tickets. Let's get it. My Way to Highway. We're going to bring this shit back. My Way to Highway. Vic Stylezz, Team Music Radio. We're on Facebook, 2 Instagram. We on 1 Instagram, 1 Facebook. Team Music Radio Podcast, Team Music Radio YouTube, and Vic Stylezz YouTube. You dig? So we're doing it live, no job, like Record Slam Duncan. The number is 475-675-0560. You dig? We're going to bring back that track by Young B with my drop.
Yeah, you know how we do it, y'all. It's your boy Vic Stylezz. Shout out to my man Young B, Mr. 901. It's your boy Vic Stylezz, Slick Vic. You know how we do it. From Tennessee to Florida, from Florida to Tennessee, man.
Got the finesse like I'm Julia. She think that she be fooling me. Give me brain when you schooling me. Be put K's on this jewelry. I got work like it's 2 of me. They know me overseas. Can't let you run over me, cause it ain't in my pedigree. Holding back, none of that. Fuck it, gon' throw it back. Better fix your attitude, for you miss that on these racks. Bigger problems going on, niggas playing in these streets. I pray none of my kids don't lose me to petty beef. I been running, dodging shots in my sleep. Keep that tool next to me, my new whip ain't got no keys. I was in the woods, niggas chopping down trees. These niggas want me to fall, but I ain't never leave. These niggas keep switching up. You in DM, I'm pulling up. 2 a.m. wake her up. How you do that? I'm in the guts. You boys ain't got enough, stacking up. Big God we trust. Maybe it's just lust, we fucking up. Talking about love. I keep having visions while my mind on you. Let me drop them hundreds on your window rent through. Start not to give a fuck, you gon' see about little school. I'm a beast when I'm through, and I'm tired of playing it cool. Ooh. Run up them hundreds, I go get the money. So I get the door, like we know that you done it. Them niggas ain't what you get ready to look dummy. I know about the nigga who was running. Niggas send their own niggas up. Niggas broke playing dress up. You ain't never had shit talk. Nigga, you ain't better like us. Don't tell me that you love me if you don't mean it. All this shit I rap about, baby, I done seen it. Sometimes I feel bad for having hood leaning. I'm just trying to connect with my dreaming. Don't call me no bro if you wanna treat me like your brother. Niggas acting hard, but ain't even hard as my mother. Man, this shit deep, you gon' need more than one shovel. You gon' need it. Let's see who really love her. Having visions while my mind on you. Let me drop them hundreds on your window rental. Start not to give a fuck, you gon' see back little school. I'm a beast when I'm through, and I'm tired of playing it cool. Ooh.
Yeah, no, we do it.
This is your girlfriend's favorite DJ, the one and only DJ Digger, representing Rockwood Records and DR period. You're now tuned into DJ Vic Stylezz. You dig?
Yeah, this your boy YOLO. It's your boy, it's Van Tanner. And you listening to Slick Vic's Radio. Yeah.
Queen Kitty Entertainment with my homegirl Chef. Queen Kitty Entertainment, you know how we do it.
I think they really forgot I was clapping the police. Like I ain't through 12 in the belly of the beast. Like I ain't gonna point on the side of the race shacks with an ice pick, hitting wherever his face at.
Detroit 313.
Niggas been never studying the math. If you feel like I feel, middle finger up, then you know what I'm saying. You know it's not a game. Let me see you raise them up. If you feel like I feel, let me see you raise them up. Then you know what I'm saying. Let me see you raise them up. If you feel like I feel, let me see you raise them up. Then you know what I'm saying. Let me see you raise them up. I ain't trying to play around. I'm about to lay somebody down. Don't be looking like you want beef. Well, let me catch you while you in the streets. Cause if I pull it out, I'm gonna squeeze. Cause if I pull it out, I'm gonna squeeze. Cause if I pull it out, I'm gonna squeeze. Have your body going down like a pile of cream.
It's hot as hell down here.
We're packing a 9-back, the bullets and crack at them. This is sandbags, you better stand back. Gorillas in the mist with a gun in the backpack. White's always the soft when he always got his hand in something. Put him in a wheelchair, he never stand for nothing. Feel like I feel it. Then you know what I'm saying. You know it's not a game. Let me see you raise him up. If you feel like I feel. Let me see you raise him up. Then you know what I'm saying. Let me see you raise him up. If you feel like I feel. Let me see you raise him up. Then you know what I'm saying.
Alright, for sure.
Let me see you raise him up. I ain't trying to play around. I'm about to lay somebody down. Don't be looking like you want beef. Well, let me catch you while you in the streets. Cause if I pull it out, I'm gonna squeeze. Cause if I pull it out, I'm gonna squeeze. Cause if I pull it out, I'm gonna squeeze. Have your body going down like a pile of cream. I got them shooters with me on deck. I got them hammers with me on deck. I got them niggas on me on deck. I got them hotties with me on deck. Let me see who's 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 on deck. You know it's not a game. Let me see you raise them up. If you feel like I feel. Let me see you raise them up. Then you know what I'm saying. Let me see you raise them up. If you feel like I feel. Let me see you raise them up. Then you know what I'm saying. Let me see you raise them up.
This is the cat I'm working with today. Let's get it.
Shit, I don't care who you gon' get. The shit that I spit is hot in the middle we mix. Skirting with the chain and strips. And in between the bread, my dressing is immaculate. I'm a boss, my first taking it hard. Pump sleep to the shit that I spit is acidic and sick. I'm a Kingsman, double O, in my six. And I'm a hitter with them flame spitters, Jonathan Wick. Just like I'm depping my feelings and juicing going that. Pulmonary maneuvers and resting anybody that try in front of the God. I mean the Z&G spirit walking the Mayans throughout the centuries. I come to do it how it gotta be done. His hands on me, yeah, the prodigal son. I will go black market with that. It's them! Shit, I don't care who you gon' get. The shit that I spit is hot in the middle we mix. Skirting with the chain and strips. And in between the bread, my dressing is immaculate. I'm a boss, my first taking it hard. Pump sleep to the shit that I spit is acidic and sick. I'm a Kingsman, double O, in my six. And I'm a hitter with them flame spitters, Jonathan Wick. Just life and death in my feelings, inducing cardiac. Pulmonary maneuvers and resting anybody that try in front of the God. I mean, it's deity, spirit walking, talking to Mayans throughout the centuries. I come to do it how it gotta be done. His hands for me, yeah, the prodigal son. Get to know me. And if you better, I promise you gotta show me that. If not, play the bitch, nigga, blow me. Fuck out of here. No hitters on deck, pull your mans up. Fuck it, what you frontin', throw your hands up, run it. Come up off the watches in the world. From down that you got your girl, I know you wishing that you never try and stun it. I got hitters from the block that's known to come get it high for them stripper bag singles and them honey. I ain't trying to hit them, I ain't even nothing but the face against the wall. You ain't good, right? Listen, yo, these carbon copies are not lit mortar potties. They copies and garbage that I can probably get popped in the lobby. Don't stop with rocking hard to stop me, going and try me, park you sloppy. Zoom to the moon, I will Reggie rock and launch your body. Isn't it? For the whole shit, I throw your punk ass under a bus, but I won't snitch. 4/5 blow chips out your whole chin. You ain't got no coaching and no friends, do you? Pakistan, but they talking about Arab niggas. No, a Pakistan that's a slam of the air nigga. Whoa, Pakistan that's a family to win niggas. I'm whole. Pakistan, I say stand, be like, yeah, niggas. Dawn, Monster Man Rocco, I must beg you. I am Rocky and Drago. I'll break this up, who's a straight clap, something gladly. Stick at your Jews and take that like Puff Daddy. Real hitters on deck, pull your mans up. Fuck it, what you frontin', throw your hands up, run it. Come up off the watches in the world. From down that you got your girl, I know you wishing that you never try and stun it. I got hitters from the block that's known to come get it high for them stripper bag singles and them honey. I ain't trying to hit them, I ain't leaving nothing but your face against the wall. You ain't good. Running.
DJ Jeff, Gorilla, what's going on? Brandy, what's going on? Like I said, my man Mike Handz will be calling in. You just heard that track he did with Rock from Helter Skelter. 475-675-0560. Let's get it.
My kind of town, Chicago is my kind of style. I'm rapping.
Yo, who we got calling in?
What's going on? This is Mike Handz.
What's up, y'all? Everybody, what's going on? We got my man Mike Handz. You just heard the track he did with Rock from Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? I just played your track, which is stupid dope. I've been playing it for like ever since I got it. That shit is super dope. That shit, y'all niggas killed it. The video's dope. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that before we start the interview. You know what I'm saying? And also, go ahead.
I just absolutely appreciate the energy, man. Like, you know, sometimes you don't know which records are going to connect with people. And Run It has been surprisingly you know, the connectivity has been very, very, very promising and just dope. So I appreciate that energy.
Definitely. And if y'all want to check them out, if I'm correct, the album is called Home Room. You dig?
The album, the EP that Run It is on is actually called Blacklist.
Okay.
The Rise of the Daywalker.
Okay. Well, it showed up two different ways. I apologize for that.
Yeah, so Blacklist, The Rise of the Daywalker. The funny part is Homeroom, and this is just some insight. Homeroom was actually the name that the engineer gave the file of the track.
Okay.
So as it started floating around and my team started getting the record so that we could start preparing to release it, they started to adopt the name Homeroom. Even the video director, when he first sent the video back, it was titled Homeroom on the screen. I'm like, what the heck is that? So, y'all wowing. So we had to go and correct all that stuff. So Run It is actually the name of the record. Homeroom was just the name of the file that we like the working title.
Right.
That in some places I think just stuck. So some people literally, some radio stations got the actual original file of the mix.
Right.
So it says Homeroom on it.
Right. And that's the crazy thing, because speaking of that, it's like, you know, I had artists do drops for me, and they be like, well, where you located at in Florida? Because I'm from New York. I'm from upstate New York, but I live in Florida. And I keep saying...
Where are you in Florida?
I'm in Palm Coast.
Palm Coast. All right, we're actually in the process of building a studio out in Tampa right now.
Okay, Tampa's about 4 hours.
Well, we in your state, champ. We coming.
Okay. And every time I say 30 minutes from Daytona or an hour and a half from Orlando, everybody, when they did drops for me, they had said Orlando, Deltona, Daytona, or Miami. And I said, no. Palm Coast, Flagler County. Get it correct, people. When I say 30 minutes from Daytona, it doesn't mean I'm in Deltona. It doesn't mean I'm in Miami. It doesn't mean I'm in Orlando. But it happens, just like you said with the track.
Mm-hmm.
They labeled it differently. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, things happen. I'm not knocking nobody. I think it's comical, honestly.
Yeah, indeed. Me too.
You know,
I think it lends to the backstory. Like, it has a story now. It gives life to the project. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, there's something to talk about.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's the blessed thing about it, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, like I said, you know, it's, you know, I liked it. Ever since I first got it, you know, I seen the video, I'm like, word, he got rocked? And I'm like, you know, reason why I say that is because, you know, I had a couple artists. I had JT Money. He stayed on for a long time. I had Positive K. That interview, we ain't going to talk about. But, you know what I'm saying? I spoke to Rock years ago. I was part of a DJ team, which I'm not going to say no names because I'm live. I was part of a DJ team. We had Rock from Helter Skelter on there. We'll tell you about that interview when I talk to you privately. I'll talk to you about that. But we had Rock from Helter Skelter. We had Silk the Shocker, Dina Howard, Joel Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So we had a lot of old school cats that I look up to. You know what I'm saying? From the past, and I'm in the midst of trying to get Fabulous as well as K Solo. Black Rob.
Well,
I'm trying to get the old school cats in this. You know what I'm saying? I love working with all up and coming artists as well as yourself, because compared to most artists, you and other artists that I've interviewed are fucking like dope, and the vibe, I get a good vibe a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got a bad vibe.
That's awesome.
What up, Roz? What's going on, Tyrone? What's up, Roz Gypsy? Tyrone, what up? Megan, what up? You know what I'm saying? I got like 5 cameras on me, so I'm trying to hit everybody, bro.
So the beautiful thing is with Rock, you know, my origin story is of the boot camp clique. So, you know, Rock, Steel, Tech, Buck, OGC, these people kind of pop up. You know, if you listen to my back catalog, they pop up quite often. Considering them, Sean, I have a new record coming out with Sean in video with me and Sean Price, actually.
R.I.P.
Within the next 30 days. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. But within the next 30 days, we'll be releasing that. It's a track called Alive and a video for a song we did called Conceit. So his wife, you know, just is in the review process of all the materials before I let it go. But my label just asked me to turn everything in, so I actually turned it all in last night.
Okay.
So that's coming. So my origin story is I'm that of Boot Camp Clique. So that's who took me on tour for the first time and took me around the world and kind of groomed me for this side of the game. Then I got signed to Def Squad under Eric Sermon.
Okay.
And
EPMD.
that's kind of what
shout out to EPMD.
And that's the current situation is now. So the hybrid situation is the fact that I'm of 2 legendary collectors at this point.
Right, and you
at
know.
Which point?
Go ahead.
At which point those resources are here. So the K Solos, the Black Robs, the Keith Murrays, the Red Bands, the Method Mans, all of these guys are now in the immediate network.
Right, which is dope because, like, you know, I got help before getting celebrities, and now I'm doing it on my own. Like, I got Turk from Hot Boys did a drop for me, and I just met him on Instagram. Okay, Head Crack from Dish Nation with Ricky Smiley.
That's my guy.
He did a drop for me. You know what I'm saying? And I got his single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I actually came up with Head Crack musically.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he's in a group called the Bodega Brothers.
Okay, yeah, because what up, Stephanie? What's going on? Yeah, because it's dope. Because like now I'm linking with people that know people, and you know, I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. You know, like I'm surprised. Like there's times I just want to scream like a freaking cheerleader, but I don't because I got to keep my composure as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Well, if I do this on camera, they're gonna look at me like this nigga is not professional. No, I am. I play it cool.
Nah, you gotta be a fan first, baby.
Oh, for sure. What up,
Enjoy the
Stephanie?
ride.
DJ Ice, Mike Handz, Stephanie said what up. Stephanie Marie said what up.
Salute, Steph.
Cause she says, is that Mike Handz? Yes, it's Mike Handz. The one and only.
Salute.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Whoever gets the greatest niggas, you know who the fuck it be. It's your boy Vic Styles. Sorry to be cocky. But the nigga that gets the niggas, the people, everybody is Vic Styles, no lie. And shout out to MJ, just to let y'all cats know. Appreciate her putting me on with Mike Handz, as well as the gentleman Ron B. Savage from Zulu Nation. I interviewed him the other day. So salute to MJ for all the love, y'all.
MJ put work in.
She does her thing compared to most people I work with. She does her motherfucking damn dizzle. And I just want to say this. We're enjoying this conversation. So before I get to the questions, we're going to rock this jump off. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let my mans throw out his social media for y'all if he wants to. Then we're going to let him say his name again and the name of the song. And then we will get back with the questions. You got the stage, homie.
All right, what it do? It's your boy Mike Handz, man. MICHANDZ, all over the world. Via Google, you can go to MikeHandz.com. You can go to Def Squad merch store or Def Squad music. Salute, representing the boot camp clique, always representing Def Squad, the maneuver. And we just out here getting it, man. You dig? You can find me on social media everywhere. Mike Handz, simple. You know what I mean? Or Google me if you get lost. So just go to MikeHandz.com. All the social media links are there.
Go ahead and announce yourself again in the song, bro.
Mike Handz, my guy, you already see what it is. Run It, featuring Rock That's Monster.
Team Music Radio, fuckers, Vic Styles, my way to highway.
Black Market, what up? It's them, man. Shit, I don't care who you gon' get. Shit that I spit is hot in the middle of the mix. Modern waist, skirting with the taking strips. And in between the bread, my dressing is immaculate. Shop a boss, my friend, take it apart. Pumps either the shit that I spit is just sick and sick. Shop a Kingsman, double O, MI6. And I'm a hitter with them flame spinners, trying to do it. Just like the death in my feelings, inducing cardiac. Pulmonary maneuvers and resting anybody that try in front of the God. I mean, the legendary spirit walking, talking to Mayans throughout the centuries. I come to do it how it gotta be done. His hands for me, yeah, the prodigal son. Get to know me. And if you better, I promise you gotta show me that if not, play the bitch, nigga, blow me. Fuck out of here, no hitters on deck, pull your mans up. Fucking with you frontin', throw your hands up, run it. Come up off the watches in the world, you down that you got your girl. I know you wishing that you never try and stun it. I got hitters from the block that's known to come get it high from them stripper bag singles in them hundreds. I ain't trying to hit it, I ain't leaving nothing but my face against the wall. Give me everything, right, let's go.
These carbon copies are not me, they porta potties, they copies of garbage that they probably get popped in the lobby. Don't start with rocking hard to stop me, gone and try me, park you sloppy. Zoom to the moon, I will Reggie rock and launch your body. Isn't it? For the whole shit, I throw your punk ass under a bus, but I won't snitch. 4/5 blow chips out your whole shit. You ain't got no coaching and no friends, do you? Pakistan, but they talk about Arab niggas. No, a Pakistan is a slam of the air nigga. Whoa, Pakistan is a family to weird niggas. A whole Pakistan, I say stand, be like, yeah, niggas. Monster Man Rocco, I must break you. I am Rocky and Drago. Break this up, who's a straight clap, something gladly. Stick cash and Jews and take that like Puff Daddy. Real hitters on deck, pull the mans up. Fucking with you frontin', throw your hands up, run it. Come up off the watches in the world. You down that you got your girl. I know you wishing that you never try and stun it. I got hitters from the block that's known to come get it high from them stripper bag singles in them hundreds. I ain't trying to hit it, I ain't leaving nothing but your face against the wall. Give me everything, run it.
Wow, we are back. Welcome back. We are back. That was that jump ball by my man Mike Handz in the building. You know what I'm saying? Run It, featuring Rock from Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're going to do. We're going to start the interview just like this, even though we started the conversation first. Team Music Radio, Vic Styles, 475-675-0560. We are slam dunking. You want none to hear but nothing but the exclusives by indie artists that are already out doing their damn dizzle. Holla at your boy Vic Styles. You know how we do it. We got my man Mike Handz in the building. What's going on, homie?
Everything groovy, baby. We here.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, we're going to get to the questions. This is how we're going to do it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so how many years you been in the game, and who was your mentor starting in the game of hip hop?
All right, well, I've been in music since junior high, but I stepped into hip hop in high school, and at the time, to be honest, my earliest influences were a group called the Bush Babies, and my fam, Babyface Chaos and Light, YT, and Mr. Man. Those were the first guys that I had close to me that actually had, a record deal. And then after that was the Cellar Dwellers. And then from the Cellar Dwellers, these were the guys that were like actually accessible to me that, take your phone calls and have you come hang out. And then there was another group called Two Unorthodox that were signed to D&D. They won the D&D project. So those were the earliest guys that made it tangible to me. Like, okay, this could possibly happen because people that are from where I'm from or look like I look are really doing it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, like, I know it was like a struggle coming up doing this, you know what I'm saying? And also having the source of doing the music, like did you have like a first single before you dropped this one? Like when you first came out, you know what I'm saying? What city do you rep? That's what I wanted to ask.
Well, first off, I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York. So I'm from Brooklyn, but I rep Flatbush. So Flatbush, Brooklyn, that's hometown. Then I've lived all over, but that's always been home. First single. This is not my first rodeo at all, to be honest with you. In 2013, I dropped the first full project. Well, truthfully, my first project dropped 13 years in running, dropped in 2008. That dropped from Europe. So it dropped on a label called M19 Recordings in Europe. So I toured over the UK in 2008. So I had Sizzler on that project. I had, Sizzler was on there. I had boot camp members on there. So it was a journey from early on. Then in 2013, I dropped the Say You Ain't No project, which was actually a mixtape that got received like an album. And gosh, the Bush Babies were on that, Tretch was on that, Big Daddy Kane was on that, Steel was on that, Hakeem Green from Channel Live was on that. Oh my gosh, Tariq Smith from Adjet was on that. It was just like this whole, Sean Price was on it. It was just like this, Rampage was on it. It was just this mob scene of just features, the Dot X tragedy. It was just this very, really mob scene-ish kind of thing. So when we did the release party and everybody actually came out to perform, that's when the blogs and the industry and the write-ups and everything started to really connect. Like, okay, who is this kid that we don't really know that everybody we know seems to be supporting?
Right.
So that's how that really, really kind of, that Say You Ain't No project is kind of what brought me to the awareness of the New York City Underground.
Right.
And between that and the Writer's Block concert series that I started, those two things kind of really contributed to making me somewhat of a staple in the New York underground scene, and at which point I was able to start moving into evolving into the mic hands that you guys have now.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been a hip hop fan for years, and like I tell a lot of people, I'm a multi kind of person, man. I tell people, and they're like, "Yo, what you mean multi?" Listen, when I first started, I was like 15. I'll be 40 this year, y'all. I don't like to tell my age, but I'll be 40 this year in December. But when I was 15, I was a rapper, and I battled niggas every day in upstate New York and Catskill, the home of Mike Tyson. Everybody. Um, I met Mike Tyson, but neither here or there. I used to walk down the streets. I could be going to the library, the store, run into one of my people's freestyle battle, shake hands, and walk away. You know what I'm saying? But that was like mid '90s, you dig? So it was like it was crazy. So I kind of understand where you came from. Saying that. You had a lot of influence. I didn't, and then I turned 18. I said, well, what's going to really make me money? Can I be an artist or can I be a DJ or can I do both? And I realized that as time went by, I could do both. But I end up making flyers. I end up DJing. I end up freestyling with people. I end up, I'm a father as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like during the years, I ended up picking up a trade. And then all of a sudden they say, well, Vic, you got the gift of gab. So when I started doing interviews and shit, everybody's like, oh my God, you got good questions, you got good convo, and you have fun at the same time. I say, shit, you got to make everything fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? First start off with the serious thing and then have fun after, That's what I tell cats, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't on that positive knowledge. And like I tell people, I like to give people love, no matter if I know them or don't know them, because we end up clicking sometimes. I never had a person I didn't click with, but I end up clicking with a lot of people because one of my personality and two, how I interviewed them and talked to them. I didn't talk to them like they were a piece of shit because I would never do that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I met a lot of cats. I met like 2 celebrity DJs that gave me the wrong numbers, and I felt like, oh my God, I was 21 at the time. I didn't, I felt disrespected. But then I met cats like K Slay and Little C's. Them niggas showed me love just saying what's up to a nigga, and I'm like, wow. Okay, there's not just assholes out there that are celebrities. There's celebrities that are down to earth like myself. And I said, wow, so when I see these people, I don't know what to think until I say something to them. Because they probably won't say nothing to you. You have to say something to them sometimes.
Let me tell you something, Jim.
Huh?
I do, I'm going to tell you, I had the pleasure of performing at the Barclays Center earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm saying that to say I'm at the Rough Riders reunion tour.
Okay.
Right? And I'm there with Little Fame from MOP.
Okay.
We get tapped by Stylezz from the Locks, and he wants, Fame to do Annie Up.
That's that
so
shit
Fame
too, by the way.
He like, Dance is not here, so, hold me down. So I'm like, I say no more. So we performed Annie Up on the tour. Now, Barclays Center, the place is packed. Every celebrity that's on the bill, and then every piggybacking celebrity that's there to support is all to the backstage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That same sentiment you mentioned about people coming off as assholes or whatever, is so beyond real, because for me personally, I avoid certain people because I don't want to find out I don't like you. I love your music. I love what you do. But if I engage you and you give me this weird disposition, I'm probably never going to want to listen to you again. So for the sake of not ruining the music, I try not to meet as many people as I can. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's 100. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's and I never looked at it like that, but I dig where you coming from, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, like, I just want to say it like this. You and a couple interviews I had were very, very knowledgeable. Speaking wise, but y'all, as I see, y'all yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't take it to a cocky level like most people would. But, you know what I'm saying? Especially knowing the people y'all know, celebrity-wise, y'all don't take it to oh, whatever, this, that, that. No, I like, see, that's why I said I love interviews because most of the interviews I do with people that worked with celebrities, some are cocky or some are just straight knowledgeable. They're not only street or hood, they're knowledgeable. They can conversate because there's some people out there that can't do that shit. And I like that about you and the other artists that I've spoke with during the interview times that I have multiple intimate wives.
Well, I appreciate that. I kind of pride myself on being as articulate as possible because I'm not just an MC. So a lot of times when people listen to the fact that you're an MC, they expect this sonically driven individual that says, I'm like, it's like 1,000 times when you're speaking. Or, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I can do that for the sake of the music because it authenticates the vibe. But truth be told, if you want to really speak about it, like how you said you picked up a trade, I'm a veteran clothing designer. I was a menswear designer for 20 years. That's my day job, 9 to 5.
Right.
So, pardon me, Sean John, Cross Color Carcanine, Zori, Rockaware. I was the head designer at Pepsi. I was at Hershey's. I was at Coke. I own sneakerhead.com. I mean, Sneakerhead's NYC right now. You know, you can go to sneakerheadnyc.com. That's the clothing line that we own now. Contribute to Savage Ruthless clothing right now. So my trade is fashion. I take board people. You understand what I'm saying? I sit with like, I was the head designer at Pepsi, which is a Fortune 500 company when I was 25, 26 years old.
Right.
So I'm going to purchase New York sitting with very, very starched white men.
Right, of course.
And women. And I have to be able to contend and hold myself and represent this 200-year-old brand.
Right.
That's a quote-unquote all-American brand, which really means it's an all-Caucasian brand. Let's keep it a stack.
Well,
so,
yeah. Go ahead.
You have to be able to put on both hats and be comfortable in both waters. Now, don't get me wrong. I also did 3 years in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm extremely hood. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I've never been ghetto. It's different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hood.
Right.
But
Exactly.
I've never been ghetto. That's something else. So I'm not ignorant. I'm not illiterate. I'm not vernacularly challenged. I'm none of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? My mother didn't raise me that way.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm comfortable in all skins. So as my cousin would say, from high class to low trash, it's all family.
Right. And see, I like how you said that because, you know, I'll say it like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm biracial. My wife is white. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and white, and my wife is white. And one day I just wilded out. And she never says this word. And she's like, Vic, because I'm laughing, joking, but I'm also being like a cocky asshole. And she's like, I threw the towel over my head like New York niggas would do it. And it's hot as fuck. I'm just doing this. She says, Vic. I said, what? She's like, you acting like a Nigger hood. And I looked at her and I'm like, so? Because that day I was just on some whatever type shit. But it happens. You know what I'm saying? And I understand where you're coming from because when she said that to me, you know, I understand where she's coming from when she said that because I'm not really like that all the time, you know. The matter of the fact is, like, I got this one cat in New York. I was like, yeah, I'm humble. Yeah, I may look like a teddy bear or whatever, but you push my buttons, that's going to be a different story. Just saying. But when it comes to, like, around different people, like you say, because most of the bars I went to were white. So I may be the only black dude there. So I have to be a certain way around these kind of people. But then when I'm in the streets around the hood, I gotta be this kind of. You understand where I'm coming from?
Vic, be clear, because I don't want people that's listening to misconstrue the situation. You have to be you. You know they say when in Rome, right?
Right.
But you have to be you in Rome, right? But
right.
If the dress code is red, then I'm gonna be me in red. I'm not going to change me, but I'm going to be me in red.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So, if you're in those situations, then of course you have to be pliable. What happens to people, when we were children, they used to have us take square and circle pegs and test our IQ with whether or not we can put the square peg in the square hole and the circle, peg in the circle hole.
Yeah.
You're an idiot if you can fold the corners of your square and not put it in the circle. I'm putting it wherever I got to put it. If I gotta fold the corners, I'm gonna fold the corners. I'm gonna get in the circle hole, and I'm gonna pull these motherfucking corners out when I get on the inside.
True.
But I'm not going to sit there and keep myself stuck outside because I'm scared to comply. Are you an asshole?
No.
No, the whole world is about compromise.
Exactly. And that's what I learned as I got older.
Not confusion.
Right.
Compromise. It's different.
You know, so like there's times I feel like dressing comfortable. There's times I feel like I don't care when I go to the store, and there's other times I want to look fly. You feel me?
Bro, it's all you.
Right, exactly. I'm doing me.
It's all you.
Exactly.
Your security number don't change because you did that.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing about it, because like I'll say, for example, when you was talking about, you know, the clothing line, take you back to the 90s when Tretch was wearing Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger was racist. Nobody knew till they posted it on the news. Remember how he said, I don't want the ghetto urban black folks wearing that.
Before Timberland did it.
Right. And I'm like, really? Okay, yes, you do have young, white, Caucasian folks, or whatever, however you want to say it, that wear it. But then you have urban black people that would wear it. But why are you complaining if you getting our money? Why are you tripping about what color we are?
Hold on, I'm gonna give you something weird now. Let me. Now, back in the era you're talking about, between 2000, 93, 98, 99, I was at the end of my modeling career. So I used to do Gap, Benetton, so on and so forth. I've walked lines and done spot deals for, Tommy and all that. So I was heavy in that. So that's what I was originally known for, the kid from the bus. I was on the side of the bus or the billboard or whatever, right? So with that said, I was very hyper aware of how that industry was working, because if you remember, the part that nobody knew is that I had went to school to be a designer.
Right.
So I was already in tune. I was modeling because luckily somebody thought I looked like something and wanted to take some pictures of me and give me some money for it. So I said, okay.
Right, exactly.
But I never pursued that for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My focus was the fact that I figure out how am I going to get this music thing going, and how am I going to, who going to let me make some clothes for them? So I'm watching the industry, so I'm hypersensitive. It's like if somebody that's a sports guy and somebody mentions LeBron, all of a sudden your ears perk up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just your wheelhouse.
Exactly.
So fashion is my wheelhouse. Era where the Tommy Hilfiger thing came out. If you remember, I told you I used to work for Coke. I was one of the designers for the Coca-Cola clothing, right?
Okay.
What people don't know is that was owned by Tommy Hilfiger.
Stop playing.
The original Coca-Cola rugbies and everything we wore in the 80s and all that, Tommy did the original. So when we came back and did the revamp when we had Tyson Beckford as our model, we did the revamp with Danny Shaw. Tommy allowed us to go into his warehouse and pull out all the old Coca-Cola stuff as R&D, research and development, for us to use for the new line.
Wow.
So we had a relationship with Tommy and his brother Andy. Right?
Okay.
But when that comic came out, here we are. We young urban people that he treated us well. Right,
exactly. So y'all looking at it like, oh my God, this is not true. You know what I'm saying?
I was looking at it like, was that Tommy or was that Tommy's board? That's one. Was that Tommy or was that Tommy's marketing? That's two. Okay. Then, if it was Tommy, I had to look at it from a different standpoint. I know how I feel when I make clothing.
Okay.
I remember when I was working on the Pepsi brand. I felt some type of way when I would walk down the street and I felt like the wrong person was wearing my clothes. But the truth is, I put it in the store. If he went and bought it, then he's the right guy.
Okay.
But I know how I intended it to be worn and how I intended it to be fit, because I designed it to hang, look, and be worn a certain way.
Right, exactly.
When I merchandised the piece, when I did the collection, when I came up with the corresponding pieces, this piece is supposed to be bought with that piece and worn with that piece. Of course, people gonna buy it and wear it any way they want to. But as a designer, in your own designer ego, everybody's gonna look like the drawing when they put the clothes on.
Exactly. And you know what?
So they never drew us in those clothing.
Right.
He made that brand. If you look at where it was positioned at in the market, it was not put in the same place that
upscale people.
Old Navy, Gap, Banana Republic, right?
They do that to everybody.
But watch, all one company, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the brand is tiered. So you have Old Navy that you'll find in the hood. In Brooklyn, you'll find it on Flatbush Avenue.
Right.
Right in the hood.
Right.
There's a weed spot around the corner from Old Navy.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But the Gap, you'll only find in the mall.
True. True.
Banana Republic, you'll only find at the pier.
True.
On Fifth Avenue.
Right.
But it's all the same company.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just
when
like
you fill out the application, all 3 logos are on the page.
right, but it's also just like Nike. What do you think about?
Well, here's what I'm saying. When I say that, because Nike is still a more universal brand. When I say that, I figured that was more to the point of what I'm trying to say. Is with the Tommy Hilfiger brand, as a person, when you create something, you have a vision for it.
Right.
Just like music. You have no clue who's going to gravitate to it. You have no clue who's going to make it incredible.
Right.
You know who you intended it for.
Right.
And just like your boy Kanye when he went on that rant on TMZ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everybody hated him.
He didn't say nothing wrong.
Everybody hated him.
Wrong.
I'm sorry.
But Kanye didn't say anything wrong. He said it wrong.
Okay, I got you.
Truthfully,
I got you.
What he was saying is it's our choice to be locked in a slave's mentality at this day and age. He never really said that 400 years ago to be a slave was a choice.
But that's how everybody took it, and that's how he kind of said it.
Because
if you look at
he said it, like an idiot. That's why I said he said it wrong. But his intentions, and that's why when I listened to him try to dig his way out, I was able to understand where his intentions were and what he was trying to say.
Right.
But he said it wrong, and people ran with the literal definition of what he said. You understand what I mean?
What up,
the
Robbie?
same thing with Tommy. I think Tommy was saying, this is not who I intended it for. Because if so, think about it. He would have catered to our lifestyles as black people.
right, but if he treated y'all differently and you seen it from behind the scenes, but then the media hears it on TV, a lot of people, I hate to say, is going to go towards the media because they don't know the actual facts.
Of course, but what I'm saying is I'm not here to defend Tommy because Tommy is big for the move.
Right.
See, I feel like this. If you get accused of being a child molester, even if you ain't touched the kids, you did something to make yourself eligible to be accused.
Okay, I got what you're saying. I got you.
Which means you still did too much.
Right.
So whatever he did to even create the opportunity to be judged the wrong way, apparently you're doing something wrong.
Right.
So I'm not going to take that away. But what I'm saying is sometimes we got to look at things with a broader stroke and really understand so we can control the environment.
Basically.
Right? So in that situation, it's like on a personal level, it's his right to want to make stock for horses if that's what he want to do. If people decide they want to start wearing it, I didn't make these for people. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making these, when you look at the aesthetic of a designer, when I got to create a brand, I look at the demographic of the people I'm designing for. I look at their lifestyle, I look at their way, I look at their colors, I look at all their habitual scenarios. And when I design accordingly. If I'm designing for skaters, you'll always notice all the pockets on everything I do have flaps, locks, or zippers. Why? Because they're doing tricks. They're going upside down. If I don't, they're going to lose all their shit.
Right, exactly. And that's
so I'm designing with a skater's lifestyle in mind.
Right.
When you look at Tommy Hilfiger, he wasn't designing with an urban man or urban female's lifestyle in mind. He was designing for boaters and yachters. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he just happened to gravitate to that. But that wasn't his vision. So truthfully, he ain't know where to go next.
Right.
Because he's like, okay, the yachters aren't buying it. The black people are driving my brand, but I don't know that demographic.
Right, exactly. Exactly, definitely.
So do I keep throwing millions of dollars in here hoping that they keep supporting it, or do I start to try to cater to them and I don't know how?
I got you.
So these are all the things that I had to look at from a design standpoint, like, wow, he's in a bad spot. Because just like Timberland is not a fashion. Well, let's go back before Timberland. We wear jeans as if they're really a fashion item.
Basically.
Jeans were made for farming. That's what dungarees were made for. Dungarees are the original name, right?
Yeah, you talking about Lee jeans and shit like that.
This period, jeans, what we call denim and jeans, were called dungarees. They were made as overalls and work square for
Right.
a farm. So that's why back when Guess took it back and made the farmer with the loop on the leg, where that's normally where the hammer would go.
Right.
So that became part of fashion. But the thing is, dungarees were supposed to be washed once a week.
Niggas watch that shit all the time.
Well, think about it. You work in them all week, but they're designed to be sturdy. You get dirty, don't matter. Dirt stays on the outside, doesn't penetrate the dungarees. You work, and then you wash them for the next week, and you work in them, right?
Right.
But we made them part of fashion and stylish. So once again, we've misappropriated the intention of the item. So Timberlands are steel-toe construction boots. If it wasn't for the boot camp, my team, they would never have been a fashion item.
True.
So now, when you have the owner of the company, the designer, the freely, which is their institutions, you see, well, I didn't make them for that. I made them for this. The whole world's like, oh, they racist, this, that, the third. No, but the truth is, if you look at it, they're not a fashion. They weren't made for white people fashion or black people fashion.
Right,
they were made for construction sites.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But we
Right.
don't look at that part of it because, like anything, brother, and I'm glad you're biracial so you'll understand. We're so hypersensitive
What up, Ambrose?
to make everything racist, no matter what, that before you know it, we stop looking at the first if on site we can just call it racist and move on, we'll do that. We won't keep peeling it apart to really see what's going on.
Right, and see, the thing is with that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody always uses an excuse, oh, we were slaved by the white man. But if they go back in their history, and you probably know well as I know, Indians slave black people slave black people, and white people slave black people. So we slaved our own kind, as well as now we're doing the similar by killing each other.
Bro, we could go with that's a whole nother show. But you were 1,000% right. 1,000%. Well, look at it like this right now. I was just having a talk the other day with one of my sisters brothers down in Atlanta, and we were talking about the whole pride and the LGBTQ. I think that whole community down there.
Right.
And in New York we have the Pride Parade, the Gay Pride Parade, right?
Right.
In Atlanta they have the Gay Pride, and then they have Black Gay Pride. So you mean to tell me gay folks been fighting for equality all this time, and now that you still going to segregate yourself?
True. Hey,
what kind of stupidity is that?
You're right. Definitely. So before that, we're going to get back. We're going to rock your song one more time because we keep conversating. It's a blessing. We're going to finish this conversation after this track right now. We're going to play Mike Handz one more time. You down for it, bro?
Let's get him.
All right. And then we're going to get back with the conversation. And I got more questions for you, too. So you know what? Blessings to my man Mike Handz. He's still on the line. He will be here till the end of time. My Way to Highway, Big Stylezz Radio, Team Music Radio, Mike Handz, Future and Rock. You dig? Run it.
I will go Black Market, what up? It's them! Shit, I don't care who you gon' get. Shit that I spit is hot in the middle of the mix. Skirting with the tightest kicks. And in between the bread, my dressing is immaculate. Shop a boss, my time take it apart. Pump sleeping, the shit that I spit is acidic and shit. Shop a Kingsman, double O, in my six. And I'm a hitter with them flame spitters trying to do it. This life and death in my feelings inducing cardiac. Pulmonary maneuvers and resting anybody that try in front of the God. I mean the deity, spirit walking, talking to Mayans throughout the centuries. I come to do it how it gotta be done. His hands for me, yeah, the prodigal son. Get to know me. Hit it through better, I promise you gotta show me. And if not, play the bitch, nigga, blow me. Real hands on deck, pull your mans up. Fuck it, what you frontin', throw your hands up. Run it. Come up off the watches in the world. And down that you got your girl, I know you wishing that you never try and study. I got hitters from the block that's known to come get it high. For them stripper bag singles in them honey. I ain't trying to hit it, I ain't even nothing. Just to go on to be very good. Right, let's go. These carbon copies
niggas are not me, they porta potties, they cocky, some garbage drops. They probably get popped in the lobby, don't start with rocking. Hard to stop me, gone and try me, talk you sloppy. Zoom to the moon, I go Reggie Rock and launch your body. Isn't it? For the whole shit, I throw your punk ass under the bus, but I won't snitch. 4/5 blow chicks out your whole shit. You ain't got no coaching and no friends, do you? Pakistan, but they talking about Arab niggas. No, a Pakistan is a slam of the air nigga. Whoa, Pakistan is a family of weird niggas. A whole Pakistan, I say stand, be like, yeah, niggas. Boss. Dog, Monster Man Rocco, I must break you. I am Rocky and Drago. Break yourself, who's a straight clap, something gladly. Skin cash and Jews and take that like Puff Daddy. Your feelings on deck, pull your legs up. Fuck you, what you frontin', throw your hands up. Run it, come up off the watches in the club. The down that you got your girl, I know you wishing that you never try to stun it. I got hitters from the block that's known to come get it high for them stripper bag savings in them hundreds. I ain't trying to hit it, I ain't leaving nothing. Get your face against the wall, give me everything right.
Hey, yo. Aight? Y'all don't know about that. That's that old school shit. Only me and Mike Handz know about that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we back with my man Mike Handz in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, Brooklyn representative, Flatbush representative, your boy Vic Stylezz. You know what I'm saying? We are Chillax, and that was run by Mike Handz and Rock from Health to Skelter. Shout out to the whole boot camp, MOP. You know what I'm saying? All them cats. Listen, I remember the Bush Babies when they first came out. This y'all, that y'all. Damn, that was my shit. Mike Handz, you still on the line?
I'm here.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we taking it back. So Team Music Radio, we're back with Mike Handz. Chillax, and that was his song Run, featuring Rock from Helter Skelter / Boot Camp Click. R.I.P. Sean Price. R.I.P. Prodigy. Biggie Smalls. Big L Guru from Gangstar. Marvin Gaye. David Ruffin from Temptations.
Aretha Franklin, man. What's wrong with you?
Aretha Franklin. I was about to get there, man. Damn.
I'm just saying, brother. Come on now.
Aretha Franklin. Mars Maybelline. Fats Domino.
Did you say Mom Mabel?
Yes, sir.
Wow, she was funny as hell.
And also, shout out R.I.P. to Flip Wilson, the funniest first black male that dressed up like a woman that was a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
Tyler
Flip.
Perry's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
For real?
No, on the screen, though.
For sure.
He was the first Medea.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Definitely. We're gonna get back with the questions, and let me tell you, this conversation we having, listen, I'm learning some shit that I didn't know, and I'm learning some shit I already know from a gentleman that's been doing it for years behind the scenes, and now he is pushing his name out there right now. Just to let y'all know, Mike Handz in the building. You know what I'm saying? To me, mad respect to him, the whole boot camp clique, every fucking body, y'all. Yo, the illest, knowledgeable, street, intelligent brother from New York. That's how I put it in words for y'all. For those that don't understand, that need to understand. If you want me to put it in hood terms, the illest motherfucker ever.
Brother.
Talk.
I like the energy.
You know what I'm saying? And I always, I don't try to praise people, but I just try to show them respect.
Indeed.
And that's the kind of dude I am. You know what I'm saying? To get it, y'all, you have to receive it. And if you receive it, you give it. But if you just met the person, still give them a little something. Don't boost their ego. Because niggas get cocky.
I try to say mentality-wise, man, that I think everybody deserves a certain amount of respect just because they didn't die at birth. Just because you're here, you deserve a certain amount of respect. Now, at that point, you can make decisions, make moves, and impressions, it'll detract from that. You understand what I'm saying? And
Basically.
I'll take cool points away. The more I know you, the more you'll be, the more I appreciate you. You know, at the beginning, but you always start with a certain amount of respect points from me. I think that's just, you know, just the fact that you didn't die at birth means it's worth something.
And see, that's why I try to tell people you gotta be diverse. You know, you can't judge somebody. I was just telling my wife's mom when the song was playing, I went to go get me a glass of Diet Coke, and I was telling her, I said, damn, I said, Mom, I'm learning something. I said, listen, this guy is overall this artist. I said, but everybody looks at people as, oh, you're just an artist or you're just a DJ. I was just saying to my mother-in-law, and she agreed, you know, she totally agreed, you know, she's 70-something years old, still moving around
No one
cleaning.
is just anything. No one is just anything. Be clear. No one is just, even a murderer is somebody's son as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Somebody's uncle, somebody's nephew. No one is just anything.
But that's how that's how people look at you.
Well, that's because in order for people to grasp each other, they have to try to make each other attainable. So the term "just" is a way to kind of pull the reins back on something you're looking at, so that it feels more attainable.
Oh yeah, I got what you're saying.
You can wrap your head around it. You understand what I mean? It doesn't seem so intimidating. So that's why people don't understand locally. Finding your celebrity locally is the hardest thing in the world. You will always blow outside of your neighborhood before you do locals.
Of course.
Why? Because in your neighborhood, you're just John. You're just Tony. Yo, that's Jeff. Yo, that's Murder, Death, Kill. Nah, that's just Kevin.
But if
you know what I mean? Like, nah, that's Kevin from the sandbox. That's Kevin from school. Nah, he just be at the corner. Anytime you hear justice, belittling a situation.
You know what? I like that. That's what's up. Because it's just like saying, I just said it too. It's saying, like, everybody like, oh, it's just an opinion. Well, opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
It's valid. It's right. How about that? It's
or
valid.
anything.
Right. So it's not just.
Anything after but doesn't mean shit. I love you, but anything after but don't mean shit.
It's true. All, again, depending on what comes after it. Because it could be a situation where I want to give you this money, but you understand what I'm saying?
That's different.
Now,
that's different.
Might be very justifiable.
But that's different.
It all depends because it all becomes context at that point. It all becomes context, but the demographic, the dynamic of the dialogue is all the same.
Well, it's just like I'm not going to say that word anymore. You got me fucked up. You see, I stopped myself, right? Yo, Handz, you see what you got me doing, bro? You see what you got me doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, son.
The only issue, like the context you were using that in wasn't wrong. It's when we're talking about each other.
Oh, okay.
And we so just as the as the prefix, when we use just as the prefix when we're talking about each other,
okay,
it's always belittling. Oh, that's just Iris. Oh, that's just such and such. Oh, that's just it. Like you just like to the person that you're normally talking to, they're like, yo, did you see And the response is, oh, that's just. You just belittled the whole. You just took the air out of that.
Right, like you kind of like made them smaller, feeling wise,
exactly.
Saying,
so
"Oh, that's just JoJo, or that's just Tony."
Yeah, because you wouldn't dare
make
it sound or allow it to seem like he's bigger than you.
But what I'm trying to say is, like, say if you say it to your mother, your grandmother, or your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just so and so. Now is that belittling them too, or?
Yeah, because what happens is, depending on who you're saying it to and what the context is, most of the time, you never say just unless you're literally reeling something in. Normally, it's when someone has this level of enthusiasm and you're responding to it.
Well, like, say if someone's coming over, like, say if you was coming over and, like, my family already met you. Babe, it's just Mike Handz. You remember him, right?
Other words, don't get excited. That's nothing special. That's just Mike Handz. He's our friend.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
You just deflated it. So they're like, I'm coming to the door and they all excited like it's Santa Claus coming. And you're like, nah, that's just fun. You've just deflated the whole Santa Claus ideal.
So that's not belittling you, is it? Or is it
Yes,
just...
it is. No, which you're deflating. Like, see, sometimes you have to, well, you don't have to, but people deflate things so they can put it within their box of understanding.
Okay, I got you.
If you don't deflate it, it don't fit.
Basically. That's facts.
So, it's just, and now it fits into their box of understanding. But the minute they don't do that, they can't deal with the fact that it seems like this individual is bigger than them. And subconsciously, that's actually what's going on. So it's always harder to blow in your neighborhood because people actually know the person behind the person.
Right.
You know, it's very rare. Like in my neighborhood now, that I've done what I've done all over the place, and, you know, thank God for the internet, people can see what I'm doing other places. Now to the locals, they can stomach the fact that I'm not just Chris.
Right.
You understand what I mean? But it took me 20 years to get that just off my name.
Yeah, I feel you. Because it's just like everybody... My bad. It's like everybody says, you know, when I walk down, like when I was in upstate New York, they always see me and my father. Oh, Big Vic and Little Vic, I get older. Big Vic and Little Vic. Wait, hold on, wait. I'm not little no more. I'm a junior.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it kind of like hits me.
Let it go.
So I let it go because it's older folks.
Yep.
But then there's other people, family members or friends. Oh shit, that's that nigga Vic Stylezz. That's Stylezz, nigga. Yo, Stylezz. I'm like, really, nigga?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, hear me. They don't call me Chris no more. Now, they call me Mike or they call me Handz. But it took 25 years for them to accept me as that.
a lot of people did the same
You know
with
what
me.
I think is corny?
What?
When you ever see somebody like, you know, my production team is Eric Sermon, Rockwaller, and Top 5, right?
Right.
So, we'll be talking about something and Rockwaller's name will come up and somebody say, who, Dana? Like, no, Rockwaller, that's what I said, right? Well, we know his name is Dana, but stop trying to make it seem
but we're not supposed
like
to.
y'all went to kindergarten together and he's
Right.
just Dana. You
But
understand
listen,
what I'm saying?
but it's just like you wouldn't call Suge Knight Marion. Oh, hey, Marion. No, you would call him Suge
Exactly.
Knight. But see, I get what you're coming from.
People do
It's
that
just
all the
like
time.
with,
Don't be like
with-
people who Dana.
Right, like
Like,
Biggie
dude.
Smalls. Little Caesar used to be like, oh shit, what up, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Biggie, but after a while they call him Biggie. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But
Little C's and Biggie, they go back before there was life bred into Biggie.
right.
So he only knew Chris. That's different. But still, if I'm talking to Steve, or when I'm talking to Steve, if I refer to Biggie, he doesn't respond to me like, who, Chris? He don't do that.
Right.
He's Biggie. He celebrates the fact that he's become Biggie.
Right. And it's just like, you know, I was saying before, your family could call you by your government, but your peoples should only call you by your street name, nickname, whatever the hell you want to call it,
I don't believe
and not your government, unless they're close to you. Unless they're close to you.
Exactly. That I agree with. I'm going to say I don't believe in that, but I do believe that those people shouldn't have to be expected to call you anything other if they've known you as such and such for 30 years, 20 years. These people know me. They like the ones that can call me Chris know Chris.
I would never call nobody by their government name. I don't give a fuck how long I know you. I won't do
I
that.
do it all the time.
Huh?
I do it all the time. You know why? Because a lot of times I don't celebrate the fake, you know, incognito people. Like, you ain't on the run, stop it. Like, people like, yo, son, don't say that on the phone. Nigga, you don't do dirt. Ain't nobody watching you. Ain't no feds listening. Fuck you talking about?
Right. But see, that's how some
don't say
people
that
still
on the
have that
phone.
mentality.
Yourself.
Some people have that
Yeah, but my
mentality.
point is, I don't nurture it.
I feel what you're
If
saying.
you're that kind of person and I can respect that about you, then I will respect that about you. But if that ain't who you are, you just sitting here trying to get me to subscribe to your fantasy, I'm not with that. See, for
you
me,
know what? That's
this
what's
my
up.
dance thing is my life. This is who I've become.
Right.
I spend more time as him. Like, I spend time as Chris every day. But I
Right.
spend more time as Mike because I'm out in the street working, networking, doing business on the phones, doing whatever. So people don't even call for Chris. most of the time. They call for Mike, so it's Mike's business.
See,
but those people, like I have a friend of mine named Crystal. I've known Crystal. Crystal was the first friend I ever had in Flatbush when I came to Brooklyn.
Right.
Imagine me have her call me Mike or Handz.
Right.
I'm Chris.
Right.
And sometimes you need that because I need to be able to take a vacation from Mike and be a real person.
It's just like everybody calls me Vic. Like recently, people that didn't even know me, right? My real name is Vic, but it's Vic Stylezz, and everybody think that's my government name. No, but Vic is, but they don't know it. But listen, it's like this. I had 2 people call me today about some business, right? They didn't say Vic Stylezz. They called me Stylezz. And I'm thinking back in the days, niggas used to just call me Stylezz off the back. Now, these 2 females that do business don't even know me to call me Stylezz, but I let it slide. Because only my niggas that gave me one of my homeboys that gave me the name and certain other people that knew me for years used to call me Stylezz and not Vic Stylezz. You feel me? So when someone calls me Stylezz out the blue, I'm like, who the fuck are you? One.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm just saying if I don't really know you like that and you don't say Vic Stylezz, but you know the name says Vic Stylezz and you just call me Stylezz, do I know you?
Yeah, see, I'm just not that personal with it. Like, you can call me Handz, you can call me Mike, you can call me MH, whatever. I don't care. Just call. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not that anal about it.
I'm not either. It's just if I don't know you and you're trying to be on a professional level.
Again, you got to remember, I'm not that anal wise because I don't know 3/4 of the people that deal with it. I'm a public individual at this point.
But I don't.
So the majority of the people, listen, the majority of the people I engage, I don't know.
Right.
They know me. I don't know them.
Right, exactly. And
so
that's the thing.
what kind of rules do I hold them to? What I do want is them to be comfortable enough to engage me.
Right. I mean, I'm
so
glad.
If that's what you're comfortable with,
right.
I need your engagement.
Right,
so
exactly.
Whether you call me Mike, if you call me Handz, if you call me Mick, which they've done, as long as you buy the record, we're friends.
I like that.
I don't care.
I feel what you're saying. Like, I don't get anal about it. Like, in my head, I get anal about it, but I'm not rude to them on the phone, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you still, and I'm trying to tell you, for your own peace of mind and the stress level that comes along with this, because the more you do it, the bigger you're going to become.
Right.
You can't allow that much stress, because trust me, more people are going to mess it up than get it right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You can't hold on to that, because if it's in your head, that means it's you're holding on to it. That's harbored.
I got what you're saying.
Which means you're dwelling on a certain level. And that's going to eat away at you, whether you realize it consciously or not. And then you're going to end up in a position that I'm in, and you don't want that.
I totally, you know what? I actually understand, and I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I don't listen to people, but when it comes to something I'm interested in, that's when I listen. Mm-hmm. And you actually caught my motherfucking attention to where I'm like, damn, this nigga right. Just like I did it again. Son of a bitch. You see how I catch myself, because like now.
Yo, you a dope energy, bro. You a dope energy, family.
I'm I'm like that anywhere I go, bro. I could be at the bar drinking with wifey, and wifey's not. She gets mad when I say this, but whatever. She's not really a people person because she's been fucked up mentally by other people. Okay, I'm a people person, so like we go out, I'll leave her with my adopted sister or one of my peoples, and I'll be around, even though I'm supposed to spend time with her. I'm around at a networking or just talking to somebody already freaking out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bouncing from person to person. Yo, this is who I am. Yo, here's my card, yo. Yo, I had my numbers on the back because I got to get a new card. I want to run out of these first before I order more. You know what I'm saying? So, like, mentally wise, I'm letting people know, yo, this is what's up. This is what I do, blah, blah, blah. And then I brag about you or any other artist and be like, oh, my God, yo, I had the dopest interview conversation with so-and-so. Like, I'll use you. Like, yo, I had the dopest, illest, intelligent conversation about everything Mike Handz. This nigga dope from New York. If I don't remember your city, I always say New York, New York, because you know how people mess up things. So if I say New York, New York, niggas will be like, okay, what borough? it's not gonna come to head right away. You feel me? Until the last minute. So I just say New York, New York. And they're like, word, that's what's up, blah, blah, blah. Yo, they did a song with so-and-so, the song Run It. It's dope. Oh my God, you gotta hear. And then I pull out my phone and be like, listen to this shit. And I do that when I go out, when I'm not supposed to be working. I'm supposed to be spending time with wifey. I'm working.
Yeah, we can't get, it's hard for us to avoid that, bro. Trust me. I was getting all kind of trouble.
Oh, dog, man, I had a conference call the other day, and wifey was mad at me for 2 days, bro. Like,
yeah, I've been there. Like, oh boy. Like, and the funny part is, she's like, oh boy, I don't even know where to go from here. Like, okay, my bad.
Yeah, exactly. But you can apologize so much. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't talking to you right now.
I've been on this journey a long time. Certain things I can't let get away. I mean, I was in the middle of getting my swerve on, and the phone rang, and it was the lawyer, and I'm standing there punching her stomach, like, move. How's you doing?
I'm sorry.
You know what this is? Like, we about to be doing this outside in the street if I don't get this call. He got the money.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's just like, I had a homeboy of mine said some shit. It was like hilarious. This nigga told me he was smashing this chick and answered the fucking phone while he was smashing. I said, nigga, are you stupid?
Oh, yeah, that's classic.
Huh?
I've been about that life.
What'd you say?
That's classic. I've been about that life.
Basically, yo, what up, nigga? What you doing? Nigga, I'm busy. What's up?
Yeah, I promise you.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yo, but honestly, bro, intelligent-wise, lyrical-wise, you're dope. I'm not trying to, gas up your head because that's not me. But honestly, because, if you hear it more, like the first time I heard it, like sometimes there's songs I have to hear more than once before I say I like it. But if I hear your song one fucking time, and I'm like, yo, that shit go fucking hard. Like, you just, you listen to it the first time, and you're like, oh my God, I like this shit. But then second time, you really, really listen to it, my niggas, and you're like, wow. And then, like, it took me, like your part and Rock's part. Like, your part with, if you really don't like it, you could blow me. I remember that. And then I remember 2 parts from Rock, fucking, I will break you. I am Rocky and Drago. And then he said, I'll throw you under the bus, but won't snitch. Wow. I'm like, yo, these 2 niggas together?
Yeah, he's
bananas. I mean, I seen him on YouTube, nigga.
He has a line in the song that says, I pack a stand. I'm not talking about Arabic. No. I pack a stand. That's a hammer to air, nigga. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
I Pakistan, that's a family of weird niggas. No. Pakistan is like standing, yeah, nigga. Like, come on, my dude. I'm like,
right. And that's what I'm saying, because both of y'all,
like, what was that?
Both of y'all niggas is knowledgeable, and that's how dope it is when you have a veteran. I say 2 veterans together. This is out of respect.
Appreciate it.
2 veterans together. A throwback veteran, and I don't want to say old school because the word old never comes out of my fucking mouth. Excuse my language. A throwback cat with a new cat that's been fucking with him, and now he's coming out with somebody else that niggas heard of. You're like this. What happened? Where did this nigga come from? Where had he been? Is he a Tupac like Digital Underground? You feel what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example.
Speaking of which, I was very happy to be along for that ride, just watching Tupac evolve from that. That was just so dope to watch. Like, being a fan back in that era.
But it's just like nobody knew he was a dancer before he became a rapper. They were like, huh? What? Yeah. Niggas did not know. Nobody fucking do that. They were like this, huh? What happened? Yeah.
If it's true.
Because they just, like you said, like I said before, they judge people automatically like, oh, he's just a hood thug street, knowledgeable, poetry ass nigga. Okay, all right. You said a lot of positive, but then you said like 1 negative. Okay, you're supposed to say all positive, not negative and positive together.
Exactly.
You know,
It's true.
I mean, you judge people by the cover of the book. Like I say, for example, um, I spoke to Mark Curry, seen him in one video. He's like, "Yo, I used to be part of Bad Boy." Yeah, I seen you in the Bad Boy for Life video. I spoke to him actually recently, a couple days ago, but I just finally found him to conversate with him because I spoke to him years ago, and I said, "Yo, how's that book coming, bro?" Because he's not an artist no more because Puff did him wrong, but we don't need to get into that. And came out with the book called Dancing with the Devil, and that nigga told all. You feel me? And he was knowledgeable about that and came out with a CD with the book. Because he was told he couldn't come out with a second album. Just saying. And he's dope. You go from artist to author, that's dope. I'm just saying, facts.
That's true. I'm looking to make that journey at some point. I just got to figure out my start point.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
I was just about to ask you about that. That was one of the questions I was going to ask you. Do you want to
It's
pursue?
the hardest thing to find out the start point.
Do you want to pursue your music? Do you want to do acting or book authoring? Like, where's your future? What you looking at in your future besides a designer and an artist? Because that's how I look at you, as a designer and an artist, as a multiple person, because you do two things. What's your future?
I'm part of both of that. Like I'm going to do the author thing. Right now I own part of a magazine called Validated Magazine.
Okay.
So I contribute to the mag that way. I used to own Pro Magazine New York, so I wrote for that as well. So I'm gonna do the book, just my whole journey between my health journey and my life journey, and my father's health journey, and my, being a young grandfather, a young father, and all of those things. I'm gonna write on all that. Acting, I star in a series on YouTube called Rap Star the Series. So there's 10 episodes up there. You can go check that out. I play Millie Bucks. I star in that. And then I'm also on a popular web series called Project Heat. So you can go check that out on YouTube as well. I've written 7 movies already, literally. One soap opera and 2 web series.
Okay.
Along with my partner, Winsome Lennon. So those are literally published, scripts that have been written, that are registered with the Screenwriters Guild. So those are sitting there waiting until the right situation comes to ignite those scenarios. I have a cartoon, partner with my man Piper. We have a cartoon going on YouTube. It's called The Boulevard, BULLYVARD. So that's there as an option to continue, beyond the music. Music will always be involved somehow. Graphics will always be involved somehow. Clothing will always be involved somehow. I still produce, I'm partnered on Phantom of the Beat production. We did Magic Stick for 50 and Kim. We did Take It Off for Buster. We did Apollo Kids for Ghostface. My partner Phantom from Phantom of the Beat and myself created Phantom Music. So, we will always, have tracks and things that we produce for people in the background.
That's
and
what's
then,
up.
I'm a director. I direct videos for a lot of people. So if you go on YouTube and put in Soulmates and Films, ZONZ, if you put in Soulmates and Films in the search, most of those, just about every video that comes up with that intro, I directed and shot. So I worked with Tragedy, Sean Price, Walk the Dawn, Large Professor, so on and so forth. So, the direction thing, I think I'll continue to do that because I really do enjoy it. I'm actually shooting a video for Young Coke this weekend from Bucktown, one of General Steele's artists. And then for Laurie Mann, I'm shooting from Cleveland. I'm shooting him the second week of next month. So,
Definitely.
That's always going to be going on. But truthfully, after this entertainment shit is all said and done, bro, I just want to go to school for forensics.
That's what's up. That's some
I'll get my
shit.
CSIs.
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I watched all that But you know what I'm saying? It's blessing. Hell yeah, it's always good to learn shit. Also, I want to say before I get to the next question, Team Music Radio Monday through Friday between 12 and 1 Standard Eastern Time. 475-675-0560. As well as I'm also promoting Herbalife. This little package right here, y'all. You get 6 shakes, 2 shakes a day, one in the morning, one at night, or one in the morning, one afternoon. Get a bag of tea, get a teaspoon, measure it. If you want to lose weight, it will not cure your diabetes, thyroid, whatever you have. It will make you go from 2 pills down to maybe a half a pill or maybe 1 pill. It won't cure it, but it will help you for all those big people that want to lose weight. For the skinny people that want to gain muscle, do it as well. But definitely exercise, eat right, stay positive. You can do it if nobody else could tell you to do it. You can fucking do it. Stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from Vic Stylezz. This little package, like I said, with the 6 shakes and 2 bags of tea is $20. If you want the big thing, it's $145, as well as the end of the month Reggae Fest, Fort Pierce, Florida. No, but reggae artists, Fabulous may be showing up. My homegirl Saint Lit from California, your boy Vic Stylezz, hopefully will definitely be there. We'll be both doing interviews. Check it out. The 30th September, Fort Pierce, Florida. Back to Mike Handz. Just a little quick promotion, yo.
Now before we get there, what you just said was everything. So right now, for those people that don't know, if you're not following me on social media, or if you don't know who I am, I'm actually a dialysis patient. So my kidneys have failed. So health is a huge part of my maneuver right now. So the hands-on health movement, that's the hashtag MH Dying to Live, is kind of what's been going on with me lately. So if you look at my social media, I've been very public with my treatments, with my dialysis time, with my surgeries, with all of the things to keep me going so that people can understand that no matter what your situation or ailment may be, that you don't have to die with it. You can absolutely live with it if you choose to. Health is wealth is cliche, but it's absolutely true. First and foremost, donor awareness is important to me because I need a kidney to live. For those that may not know that, but in all honesty, I'm not the only one. There are so many people that have contacted me since I've gone public my scenario that are right in your face that are going through one thing or another, and quite a few going through exactly what I'm going through with chronic kidney disease. So donor awareness is important. Look at the back of your license or your ID. If you haven't checked it, go check it now, because when you're going, you can't use the pieces anyway. Okay, I wanted to make sure I plugged it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm good to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you already said, you know what I'm saying, definitely, y'all keep my man Mike Handz in prayers, and for the kidney, you know what I'm saying. Y'all definitely, like he said, and myself, stay healthy. I'm a diabetic and high blood pressure, and that runs through all African American people in the world, okay? And listen, y'all need to stay healthy, man. I'm not saying don't do this, don't do that. What I'm saying,
just be healthy while you're doing this and doing it.
Yeah, do it healthy. Do it the right way. I mean, I'm just promoting a company that helped me out. You know what I'm saying? I went to the seminar, and listen, this lady said in 3 days she lost 4 pounds, and they killed after she kept doing it. Her thyroid wasn't healed, but it didn't bother her anymore. So when I hear testimonies like that, y'all, it actually makes me think. But then when I tried it and I lost 4 pounds in 3 days, that made me say, shit, I believe in it now. It was worth the $20. I ain't gonna lie. I wish it would have lasted longer, but it happens. But definitely, y'all just need to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lose weight not only because I have diabetes, but I want to do it for my kids, my step-kids, my step-grandkids, my wife. You feel me, y'all? And my career. Come on.
Listen, brother. It's all necessary. And a lot of the times the issue is there's no conversation. Most people especially black people, we ramble everything. We don't want to talk about our weaknesses or shortcomings or anything of the sort. It's all part of the facade that we feel like we have to have at all times, which you talked about at the beginning of the show. So the real life aspect about it is all that don't mean nothing if you drop dead. You understand what I'm saying? So have the conversation. You'll be surprised how many people standing next to you going through the same thing. Think about this. You told me that you're diabetic and have high blood pressure.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have stopped and mentioned what I mentioned, you wouldn't have mentioned that. I wouldn't have known that we have certain things in common. You know what I'm saying?
And if you didn't mention that, exactly, I feel what you're saying.
It's about having the dialogue. And once somebody opens the dialogue, people feel comfortable enough to say, well, you know what? Me too. Or you're not alone. Or this is what, now that we've had that conversation, this is what I found out that helped me. Maybe it'll help you. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
These things are necessary, but it only happens when there's a dialogue.
Right, just like I say, when I promoted the company I promoted, you told me, then I told you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, but it starts a dialogue. But the dialogue has to happen, and it's just necessary. Even if the dialogue means at the end that, you know what, I'm 100% healthy, you know what, so am I. Good enough. It don't mean you have to have something going on or something wrong.
Right, exactly. Because someone could look like there's nothing wrong, but they could have health problems.
Bro, you look me in my face, when you see me, you'd have no clue that I sit on a machine 4 hours a day every 3 days.
Well, I got sleep apnea.
Well, you know, Sean had sleep apnea. Sean Price.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Most people didn't know that.
That's crazy.
That's part of, you know, his journey. So, you know, that was a whole other scenario, man. Like, just
definitely.
Man, I miss my brother. Trust me. And,
I miss him too. I mean, I didn't really know him, but like, I look at it like this: when celebrities pass away, this may sound weird to you, it may not.
Mm-hmm.
But my ex used to tell me, "Why do you worry more about celebrities than your why do you think you're a celebrity and all you talk about is celebrity this, celebrity that?" It's because I feel like they're family, even though I don't know them. So if something happens to them, I'm gonna be sad. What the hell? Everybody has emotions.
They contribute. They contribute to you emotionally, which people don't realize. Music invokes emotions. So whether you realize it consciously or subconsciously, these people have contributed to the emotional spectrum of your day. They touch you like some people. Sometimes people that you know physically don't touch you at all. But the music make you hype, or make you this mood, or make you that mood. And it affects your... Most people you know personally can't affect you like that.
Right, and I look at it like this. Like, when I play your song and William Young, The Purge by William Young, when I play y'all two songs back to back, bro, I'm banging my motherfucking head like, just like, yeah, that's that shit. Just banging my head like a rock and roll dude. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so dope. Like, I got so hyped the other day playing your song, playing his song, and a couple other people's songs. And I'm like, wow, these niggas got me banging. And I was sweating so much, and I caught a headache, my nigga. Just.
Well, I'm just saying it to say that it invokes a, you know, literally a connection that triggers something that adds to you. It lends to your muscle and your mental memory.
Right.
So you know these people because they're involved in your life. They have physically touched your life, and you don't even realize it. You know what I mean? That's why music is so important, man. Like, people have to take responsibility for the music they make, you know, because it literally plays a role in people's lives.
And that's the thing I was going to say to you.
I got people that say, yo, I play that when I work out. I play this when I work out. I don't know this man personally, but apparently when he goes to better his life, I'm part of the motivation, and that's what he plays.
Right. But
so
see,
now,
if you look at it like this.
About the gym or his journey.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying that.
It's like this. And I asked a lot of artists this opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear the music now. This music now motivates the young generation, which I do not agree with, honestly. Just saying. Because, like I said, I'll be 40, bro. I'm mostly an 80s, 90s nigga. If I go 60s and 70s, we talking Motown, R&B, Aretha Franklin. Then to the 90s, like Mary J. Blige, to so on and so on. Mariah, Patti LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? Just for example, and you thinking like, wow, okay, well our parents listen to this. We didn't like our parents' music. Our parents didn't like our music. We don't like our kids' music, but we love our parents' music now as well as ours. Okay. What's your opinion on this new generation and their style? Before I say my opinion about their style and where they got it from, you got the mic, bro. What's your? So I look at it like the cats that wear the tight jeans and the tight necklaces. Nigga, we did that in the 80s. Grandmaster Flash and Furious Fly. We did that.
No. We didn't do that. They did that.
Not saying us as a person. I'm talking about as the artist. As the artist.
No. The artists that I follow did not do that. The Flash, Furious Fire, Melly Mel, them cats, yes, I like these songs.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. I didn't have no Melly Mel. I ain't had no Melly Mel album. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Right.
I listened to Will Smith. He didn't have that on.
No.
I listened to Rakim. I listened to EPMD.
Right.
I listened to Run DMC.
Right.
I listened to. They didn't have that on. There were the artists that did.
That's what I was trying to say.
Those weren't the ones that I. But look, those weren't the ones I personally subscribed to, and I say that to say, just like with these kids that wear the weird stuff now. I'm not saying there's not a place for them. There's always a place for everything. That's the beauty of our art.
Right.
But the truth is, people say, well, y'all did that. No, they did that. We didn't do that. And Melly Mel might not have a problem with your skinny pants. The Furious Five might not have a problem with your skinny pants. But the ones that do didn't do that.
Yeah, because in the 90s, they sagged their pants. They sagged their Timberlands. They had no laces in their shoes. Yes, I got you.
Hear me. You keep saying they. That's not everybody, because all artists did not do that. Just those particular artists that did.
Okay, I got you.
So it wasn't a reflection of the whole gambit. It was just a reflection of that small playlist in your tape deck. But if you look at the gambit of artists, when you look at VH1, MTV, Video Music Box, Hot Tracks, Friday Night Videos, the plethora of artists and style was huge.
Oh yeah, of course. Especially in you talking about. Let's take you back to Soul Train, my niggas.
Yeah.
Come on, they had their own style.
My sister was on Soul Train, champ.
Huh?
Yeah, my sister was on Soul Train, so trust me, I'm digging it. I'm with it. I was there. I was watching.
Hey, I figured deal what you saying, bro. And my bad. That's a habit. I say that word a lot. And
yeah,
I got that.
I like to.
Go ahead.
I just like to make sure that when we, especially, words is my business.
Okay.
I like to make sure that when we say things, we don't generalize or blanket things unless it's accurate.
I got you.
Understand what I'm saying? Because that gives people that are listening the ideal that it's accurate.
Basically, I totally understand that because like I used to use the word all the time. People were like, "Oh, this and that." So like a lot of people that knew of me, I used to use the word "you figure deal me." Now everybody thought I came up with "you figure deal me," so I had to school them. I had to school them. I said, "Listen, Noriega, aka Victor Santos, blah blah blah, whatever." Sorry to throw the name out there like that, but Noriega from Noriega Capone was the one that did it in the movie State Property 2. Was "you figure deal me." That's all he kept saying to Beans through the whole movie. "You figure deal me, you figure." So now when I was saying it, everybody swore up and down. I made it up, and when I told them I got it from a movie, they were like, "Huh? What?" They thought it was me. Nah, that's because I used to say it all the time.
More so where I'm coming from, it's just that like I look at this youth era and the differences and the generational gap, like you mentioned, with our parents and our music, and they didn't like our stuff and so on and so forth. We're not supposed to, because truth be told, they're not talking to us. They're talking to my son. They're talking to my daughter. They're talking to our kids. So they're not even talking to us. So just like when we had slang and a bunch of code that we spoke in, our parents were like, "The hell are they talking about?" It's the same thing they're doing. So that's natural progression. They're supposed to do that. The problem I have is the fact that when soul and R&B and R&B emerged, you still felt soul music in the R&B. when rock emerged, you still felt the funk in the rock. When hip hop emerged, you felt R&B, soul, funk, and rock in the hip hop.
Right.
What the hell do you feel in this?
I totally understand, bro.
All right. So there's no the origin. The beauty of evolution is that it's based on the origin.
Yeah, that's what's up. See,
and then it takes it to another level. This is hybrid. This is its own thing.
Mm.
And if we take off our cultural or our classic hip hop lenses, we would see it clearly.
Exactly.
But because our hip hop lenses are so fixated on what hip hop is, quote unquote, supposed to be, we don't see what it's become.
Like I say, like this.
So
go ahead, finish, and then I got
it's
something
just
to say.
not for us. That's all I'm saying.
It's like this. I say it like this. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, Vic, you got new music?" Yeah, I got the new MC Hammer. I got the new Rock GW Bags. I got the new fucking MC Light. I got the new Silk the Shocker. And they like, when did these cats come back? Listen, I was getting it exclusively. I was rocking it exclusively. Why? Because I had it.
Bag. What you know about that?
Nigga, I'm gonna rock that for you. Because you know that's my shit. Nigga, every time I took my dog out, bro, I was rocking that.
Did you see the video?
Yes.
Come on. So you've seen us together already.
Wait, you was in that video?
Yeah.
I must have not paid attention good enough. You hear what I'm saying?
Well, you didn't know me to look for me at the time.
Basically.
Yeah. Now you'll never not see me.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! This shit go hard right here. There's very few things that I love in my life. My money, my music, and fucking all night. Hood, weed, bitches, and guns. What? Hood, weed, bitches, and guns. Hey!
Very few things that I love in my life. My daughter, my Kel, that's the love of my life. Good weed, bitches, and guns. Good weed, bitches, and guns.
Top of the morning, ain't nothing better than waking up at top of the morning. Ain't
Most of the nigga pushing in the morning. Besides popping the morning, waking, popping off the top of the morning. I'm a mop at the floor with your rock in the Ford, driving across country, taking money that's probably yours. Trying the floors.
That ain't a chain, that's a necklace. Hey!
In a row like Tetris. Rock trying to get to this dough.
Exit.
I done brought plenty niggas for dough.
Breadsticks, nigga.
So if you listen to this, deeper reflective, it's death, bitch. Listen, shots pouring, no a nigga ain't sipping them cool.
Wait, I had to stop it right there, y'all.